Hi there, we're Jake and Tatina, and we are super excited to bring you with us on our first trip to Europe ever. First, we're going to be flying to London, where Jake and I are going to split up. He's going to go to Portugal for work, and I'll be staying in England with a good friend of mine. So we're starting off our adventure at the Vancouver airport, where we have free lounge access from a credit card sign up we did. So it's around noon now, so we're gonna be grabbing some lunch to eat, maybe some dessert and coffee, and we're gonna hang out in the lounge while we wait for our flight. French vanilla, smells like marshmallows, carrot cake, and plain coffee.
I like the lounge. The food's actually been really good. Sky Team Lounge, I think, at YVR International. Yeah, it's pretty good.
After a lot of free food, we crashed in a couple comfy lounge chairs for a bit, and now we're off again because our flight is leaving in half an hour. Before we get on, we're gonna grab some snacks for the flight. I love green tea chocolate. This is actually our first time flying since 2019, and while we can say we're super happy to be traveling internationally again, what we can definitely say we did not miss were the tiny economy seating and the meals that you get on the plane. 9 hours later though, and we have landed at the Gatwick Airport in London. First, we're gonna grab some SIM cards for our phones, and because Jake's got a few hours before his next flight to Portugal, we're gonna be stepping out together to get some English pub food at a local pub we found.
Okay, we're in London outside the Gatwick Airport. We just ordered a Bolt to bring us to the pub. My flight to Portugal is at 4:20 and it's 11 right now.
First time in England!
Yeah. England!
All right, we just got dropped off at the ye old Six Bells pub. We got our drinks. I ordered a mojito because I need a little bit of a pick-me-up from after the flight, something refreshing. And Jake, what'd you get?
I got a English cider.
And our lovely waiter just brought over this picture frame with a history of the building on it.
And he said the building, the old Six Bells pub, is 800 years old and the second oldest building in the country.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
So I don't actually know if this is true. When I did some Googling afterwards, I couldn't really find a lot of information on the pub. Some people are saying it's one of the oldest pubs in the country, while others are saying it's a myth made to help promote the location. Either way, it's still a beautiful place with lots of character and charm, and it's the perfect spot for us to have a meal this sunny afternoon. Jake got the classic English breakfast, and I got fish and chips.
A few moments later.
Okay. We finished lunch, and both Jake and I are crashing hard. We were so tired right now. We were so excited, and then we ate, and we felt full, and now we're just so tired.
It's 5 a.m. back at home.
You need to stop thinking about that.
5 a.m. And we haven't slept. We need to get our Uber, and we need to go back to the airport so I can check in and pass out on my flight. So I got to fly to Portugal, which is a 2.5-hour flight, and then I need to take a 2-hour bus to Coimbra still.
Whew.
Okay, Tatina and I are separating now. She's gonna go to her friend's house in London, and I'm gonna board my flight to Portugal. She's gonna take a couple of trains to get there. But you'll be okay. Don't fall asleep. You can stay in touch over phone. There she goes. She should get on this train here. Dude, where is she? Oh, there she is. Right there.
Jake and I spend pretty much 99% of our time together, and when you spend that kind of time with a person, it definitely feels strange leaving them and walking in the opposite direction. Even though we're only going to be apart for 5 days, 5 days, it still feels like I'm leaving a piece of myself behind with him. I think I'm just also extra sad about it right now because I really don't like traveling alone in general. And even though I'm literally only traveling alone for about an hour, it still makes me feel really lonely. But this is going to be solved soon because tonight I'll be meeting up with my friend Corinne, who lives here in London, and for the next few days, we're gonna be exploring the city together, and I am so excited. Okay, hello. This is Corinne. She's my friend that I'm staying with in London. Jake is now in Portugal. Yesterday, I didn't really take a lot of videos because I was really tired. I slept for 12 hours. I literally went to bed at 10 and then got up at 9:30, but I'm feeling lively today. We started off our day at 221B Baker Street, the home of our favorite detective, Sherlock Holmes. It was a bit busy in here, so we just took a quick look around the shop and then we walked across the street to explore Regent's Park. This is one of London's 8 royal parks. It covers 396 acres and it is just filled with wildlife. Regent's Park actually used to be a part of Henry VIII's hunting forest long ago, but in the early 1800s it was developed as a beautiful park just for the royal family and other aristocrats. It was also finally opened to the public in 1835, and now it's one of London's largest central parks. Well, we're hungry from all that walking around. I think it's time for lunch. Corinne is taking me to Camden Town, which I have dreamt of visiting ever since Taylor sang about it. Joy walking Camden. Yes, I like Taylor. This place right here. Yeah. Well, we gotta go see that.
I mean, it's a bit of an exaggeration, but I had to lay it on thick, right? You wanna go?
Yeah, let's go. Camden Market in Camden Town, and we got a halloumi cheese wrap from this Lebanese restaurant. We both got it. First time trying it. Ooh, that's good. I need to wait. I need to bite it to get like to the cheese. That's good. It's like the right amount of salty.
Yeah.
It's really good. Okay, we are now at a bun bar. We're grabbing some veggie buns, we got some waffle fries, and cucumber salad. Because the halloumi wrap was great, but it wasn't very filling.
We're very hungry.
Yes, we are. And then later we're gonna have crepes.
Yes. Excited.
Corinne has promised me crepes. Different one, and then he handed me this Nutella one, so I'm gonna eat this one. Yeah. Okay, so we have left Camden Market and got some water, got our tickets. We're going to Watford for the Harry Potter studio tour. Woohoo!
Wicked.
We've made it to the Harry Potter tour. We made it!
Great thing here. I'm so excited.
She came here like 5 years ago, but apparently there's a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah.
We've got like our little audio tour guide that we're gonna listen to. It is really cool in here at the entrance.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Welcome, welcome to another year at Hogwarts.
This is so cool. We entered through the Great Hall and we saw a lot of the characters' original costumes on display. Most of the clothes we saw were actually worn by the actors, and it was really neat to see the real size of them in person. So once we entered the main area of the studios tour, we saw all of the iconic sets and props on display everywhere. You can see how everything was so carefully designed, and I'm pretty sure most things we saw, if not all of the things we saw, were actually used in the Harry Potter movies. I love how immersive this all was too. We got to get up real close to the props, and almost every set had some kind of magical movement to it. Look, there's literal fog being made for the Forbidden Forest. We got to walk through a bit of this set and it was every bit as spooky as I imagined it'd be. And I'm pretty sure these things are the reason why I have arachnophobia now as an adult. Thanks, Harry Potter. Anyways, I want to show you my favorite part of the tour, Gringotts Wizarding Bank. When we walked through it, it felt like we were in the film. I loved it. Obviously, Corinne and I are fans of Harry Potter, so we were both awestruck looking at everything. But I think anyone would honestly have fun walking through the Warner Brothers studios because it gives you a glimpse into the magical world of filmmaking. You get to see up close all of the props and sets, technicalities, special effects, and behind-the-scenes production that goes into making a film. Like this, the last thing we saw before we left the tour, this is a scaled model of Hogwarts Castle, and they used this whenever they needed an aerial shot of the castle in the movies. So that was our first day in London, and I can't wait for the rest of the things that Corinne has planned for us. That's the end of the video for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.